Jeepers Creepers 2 is a 2003 creature feature directed by Peter Eric Dofile. Hang on, I'm pretty sure this is directed by Victor Salva. Ken, think carefully about what I just said. Peter Eric Oh, I see. Well played. Carry on, lad. On the last night of its feeding frenzy, the monstrous creeper sets its sights on a high school basketball team who must survive until the morning or become the creature's last meal. But before we get into this limb-snacking sequel, I just want to ask that if you end up enjoying this video, then please consider dropping a like and comment and maybe even subscribe if you want to see more. It would really help me out. So thanks. Also, there will be full spoilers ahead, but if that doesn't bother you, then grab your car license plate flavoured popcorn and whip out your favourite Justin Longsword as we dive into Jeepers Creepers 2. So the movie begins with some text reminding us how the creeper works. Then we're on a farm where this young lad is putting up some attract crows, which unlike normal scarecrows actually lure in the birds so you can shoot them. We also meet his dad, played by Ray Wise, and because owls are wise, it's only right to call him Stingray. Anyway, he's annoyed because his post puncher has a cold. Achoo! Damn it, post puncher! Why do you have the immune system of a dwarf hamster? I throw my hat at you in frustration!
Really?
Did you give the post puncher a cold?
No!
Because if you did, I'll punch you in the dick!
I said I didn't!
But then Billy notices something odd. Mr. Scarecrow? Did you just move? No, I'm a regular non-sentient scarecrow. With gas. And toes in need of a serious pedicure. Wait a minute, scarecrows can't talk! Then it leaps into the air and starts chasing him. Stingray and Billy's brother Bally rush over to see what's going on and see him being dragged away by the creeper, who from this point on I'm just going to call Mr. Sniff. Oh no! He's lost a shoe! How's he going to breathe without his shoe? Billy! Corgan.
Billy!
Bob Thornton.
Billy!
Goat's Gruff. But unfortunately it takes flight and they can't follow him because they left their jetpacks at home. Well, that's their own fault then, isn't it? I mean, who the hell leaves the house without a jetpack? Idiots. Elsewhere, and we see this bus transporting a high school basketball team.
Now, kiss our tail.
How long can they keep this up? Forever.
Or at least until I set the bus on fire to put us out of our misery. Anyway, they're on the way home after winning a basketball tournament. Though you wouldn't guess that by the look on Chinstopher's face. It looks like someone's just made fun of his arse chin. Then suddenly the bus blows a tyre, which is a bit of a rude thing to do in public if you ask me. Anyway, the teachers, being Elijah Wouldn't, Coach Bus, and Mrs. Fist, go outside to see what happened and find a strange object lodged in the tyre.
What in the hell would you call that?
I believe it's called a 4-spike silver rubber wrecker.
Out! It's sharp as a son of a bitch.
I've got to be careful around them sons of bitches. Sharp as a 4-spike silver rubber wrecker they are. Coach Bus manages to remove it though.
What in the hell are we looking at?
I don't know, but we should probably call a dentist. Back on Stingray's farm, Bally is out searching the cornfield when his dog spots something. What is it, boy? The ground?
Drop something.
Not now, son. I'm having a staring contest with Comic.
Here, look at it.
Ah, looks like I won again. Anyway, I better be off. I'll see you same time next week. Ugh. Wait a second, where are you going? I have no idea, Ken. I have no idea. So Stingray has a look and it's some sort of monster knife. What is it, Pop? I dunno, son, but the damn thing really hates lamps. Then he and Bally get to making a weapon to take down Mr. Sniff. The Sniff Splatter 9000, named after the previous 8,999 attempts to make it failed. Back to the bus, and while some of the lads are getting their daily dose of skin cancer, Coach Bus catches the ladies doing something they shouldn't.
Lady cheerleaders. That's not smoke I smell, is it?
Because if it is, I'll have 3 sausages in a burger bun, please. Meanwhile, 3 of the lads go for a piss right next to each other because privacy is for losers. We've got Anthony Montana, Jock Cock, and Simon Pectacles, the latter of which seems to have it in for Sam Worthington's character in Avatar.
Hey, eat shit, Jake.
And I don't know whether this fella's trying to take a piss or trying to bang one off. What the hell was that? There it was again! Oh, you feathery shits! You pigeons are all a bunch of sick bastards!
Bastards!
Stop clowning around and get your ass back on the bus!
On second thought, you stay right there. Now it's night time and the bus is still going despite the flat tyre. On board the bus, Chinstopher is whinging to his girlfriend Kate because he's finding it hard not to be a dickhead. but the number D wishes he'd just shut up and get some sleep like everyone else.
What the fuck are you looking at?
There's a suspicious-looking pigeon outside. Yeah, I can see you feathery little bastard. One of the cheerleaders, Very Cherry, is having a strange dream about Justin Long back when he had eyes, and Billy after his red paint accident. But then she sees Mr. Sniff running through a cornfield, who throws a four-spike silver rubber wrecker at the bus. Not to worry though, it's only a dream so it doesn't matter. Except it does! As the real bus blows another tyre, which once again is unacceptable public behaviour. So they stop and the teachers whip out some flares and tell everyone to get off the bus. Mrs. Fist manages to pull out the spiky from the tyre and shows it to Elijah. Ooh, it's a belly button one. Let's add that to the collection. Hopefully we'll get a nostrils one next.
Coach?
No, it's a school bus, you dumbass!
Charlie?
Chaplin.
Charlie!
Sheen. Elijah knows something's not right and says to Chinstopher,
Get everyone back on board. Do it, Scotty.
before I make you smoke a cigarette through your chin dimple. Then as Mrs. Fist is laying some more flares on the road. Well, at least they're going up in the world. Aye, and probably down again with a big splat.
What happened?
She flew away.
What, like on a broom or... Ah! Bloody monster legs have got me shoulders! Chinstopher tries to help him, but he gets taken. Hey, mate, I think you've got a nosebleed. Starting from your... brow.
What was it? It had wings. Big fucking wings.
Oh, great, we're dealing with a psychopathic passenger plane. They decide they need to defend themselves should their assailant come back, so Anthony Montana whips out some javelins.
You want to wait around so you can poke at that thing with sticks?
Dude, there's a significant difference between sticks and javelins. I mean, you don't throw the latter off a bridge to play poo javelins, do you?
Betty's flare gun. A bunch of flares for it, too.
Oh, that's great, Topless Tim. Now all we need to do is get lost at sea. And stop wearing a top! You're making your name not make any sense. Anyway, Chinstopher wants to make a run for a nearby farm, but everyone else wants to stay put in the bus. But then Very Cherry sees something by the door of the bus. What the bloody hell is that thing sniffing the door? Oh god, and now it's clinging on having a mega sniff. So it continues to have a good sniff and a lick before it mistakes the bus for a cocktail shaker. Very Cherry then passes out and has a weird dream about Billy and his dog having a running backwards race, and she once again sees Justin longing for the days when he had eyes. When she wakes back up though, there's no sign of Mr. Sniff.
It's gone. It came, it did its thing, and went away.
But what the hell was it doing?
What do you think it was doing?
Having a world-class sniff? Exactly. It was picking out which of us it wants to eat. How do you know that? Justin Long with no eyes told me.
She's a fruitcake.
This thing has been around for thousands of years and that nothing has been able to kill it.
Has anyone tried dropping it in molten metal? Because that sorted the T-1000 out good and proper. She also tells them about its 23-day time limit, and tonight is its last night, so they only need to survive until morning, which is probably going to be easier said than done. So Simon Pectacles gets back on the radio to call for help.
Hello, is anyone out there?
Keith?
No, this isn't Keith.
We have a serious problem out here. We need help.
Keith?
Who is this? Okay, I think I'll try a different frequency. Elsewhere, Stingray and Bally are out and about when they come across a rather unusual-looking car accident. Wow, that's the first time I've ever seen a tree open a car like a tin of sardines. Then Bally hears Simon on the radio, so he tells Stingray where they are, and Stingray says he'll call the cops and then come and find them.
But what you've got to do is hang on. Can you do that? Hang on.
I'm not a cat on a clothesline, pal, but I'll try my best. The others are relieved that help is on the way. But then Mr. Sniff breaks through the roof and grabs Simon's head. Help! It wants my hair! So Kate sticks a javelin through the roof and... Ow! That's my second favourite shoulder, you shit! Then she has another go and... Ow! Oh, this is turning out to be the worst last night ever. And because it can't get the javelin out, it rips off part of its head.
Half its fucking head's gone.
Well, it's more like a quarter, mate, but I'll let you off considering the circumstances. I'm generous that way. Then manky old Mr. Sniff does something rather unexpected. He flies high up into the air and then says, "Eat shit, Windows!" Then comes crashing down on top of the bus. I hate to tell you folks, but you've got a broken window. More like 44 broken windows. That's an oddly specific number, Ken. Did you count them? No, I just took a stab in the dark and got it correct. Of course I counted them. Then it all goes quiet. Dead quiet. So Anthony Montana sticks his head out of the hole in the roof to take a look. Oh my god, guys! It's dead!
We killed it. Fuck you!
As you can imagine, they aren't keen to stick around to make sure it's dead, so they decide to take this opportunity to leave on foot. But they can't seem to get the door open.
It won't open.
Damn it, we're stuck! Oh, if only there were 44 broken windows to climb out of. Then the roof gives way and Mr. Sniff's wing falls in. So now everyone at the back of the bus needs to go under it to get out. Or they could just climb over the seats to avoid it, something which only the number D is clever enough to do, apparently. But when Topless Tim goes under it, it wraps itself around him, like a big veiny shower curtain. They try and help him out, but then they hear a big crunch before... I may be headless, but I can still fight, yeah? Hiya! Hwah! Bleh! Then they hear Mr. Sniff making some horrible crunching sounds as it devours Tim's bonds.
What's it doing up there?
Well, it appears to be ripping its own head off, and it's got a weird face hugger thing on the back of its nape. Now it's grown a new head with Lado's face, and now it's Mr. Sniff again. That's what it's doing.
There are two classes of people on this bus now.
What the will be eaten and the won't be eaten, fuck you, Scotty.
Yes, Scotty, if that is your real name, Chinstuffer. So he wants everyone to vote on separating the group.
I want to see hands.
And not only that,
I want to see hands.
The number D ain't having it though and slams him against the wall like, I think you're forgetting that Mr. Sniff singled you out as an entree too, you peen-arse. Oh yeah, well, I guess I'm just a dickhead then.
You are so right about that.
D leads everyone off the bus as they're going to try and make it to the nearby farm, leaving only a couple of the others behind who are going to wait for Stingray to show up. But as soon as they get outside, Mr. Sniff starts chasing them, and Jock Cock gets nailed in the back of the head by a four-sided silver rubber wrecker, which despite the name works well on noggins too. Chinstuffer ain't lucky either, as it impales his arm to a tree with one of its monster knives. The others try and help him, but just as they get the knife out, Mr. Sniff swoops in and takes him. I'm sorry I was a dickhead! Please delete my browser history before giving my computer to my folks! Elsewhere, Stingray and Bally come across Cherry in the middle of the road, so they stop and help. He asks how far it is to the bus, but she says,
It doesn't matter. You can't kill it.
My mahoosive harpoon gun says otherwise. Back to the bus where Simon Pectacles makes his way back inside through the roof hole. And this fella says,
What are you doing here?
Standing in the bus?
What are you doing here?
We're also standing in the bus. Then we're all standing in the bus together. And it's got my hair again! Why does it even want my hair? I haven't even washed it today! But then he lets go of him for some reason. And I've got to say, Mr. Sniff looks bloody terrifying in this shot. Anyway, he lets Simon go because he noticed Stingray rocking up with his Sniff Splatter 9000, which even has his monster knife on the end of it. Give me that back, you knife stealer! Okay, catch. Woohoo! I'm sky fishing! But then the harpoon detaches and Mr. Sniff throws it back at the truck.
You alright?
Yep, besides a broken nose, I'm fine. Not sure how the harpoon breaking through the window broke his nose, but okay. So Stingray reloads and gets ready to fire again.
Oh, you kids, get down!
Sir, this is not the right time for a boogie! But once again it doesn't keep the shit down for long, and it flies back into the sky. But with the cable now stuck through the bus, it almost topples onto the truck. And to make matters worse, it doesn't look like Mr. Sniff is letting go this time, with Stingray jumping off at the last second before the truck takes Peppy's advice.
Do a barrel roll!
Meanwhile, the number D, Anthony Montana and Kate find an abandoned truck just as Mr. Sniff finds them.
Fuck! Shit!
Jesus!
Fuck shit, Jesus is right.
Unfortunately, D has to ride in the back because he stood in dog shit on the way there and it stinks. So they drive as fast as they can, but Mr. Sniff matches their speed. D tries to slow it down with a flare, but Anthony has a better idea. Get down! Dude, now is not the right time for a boogie! Well, at least the truck isn't on fire, I guess. Thankfully, the others made it out before that, though. However, D now has a broken leg, which isn't ideal. On the plus side, though, the crash proved very expensive for Mr. Sniff, as it cost him an arm and a leg. So he starts hilariously leapfrogging through the long grass chasing D. And oh no! It's got him! Ah, please get off me! You smell worse than the dog shit on my shoe! But then, surprise for the mucker! Mr. Sniff gets nailed in the head by the Sniff Splatter 9000. Then Stingray walks over, but it's like, ha ha! Joke's on you! I've already survived a spear through the head once in this movie, and... I don't think you got him, Ray. Oh, he's not done yet. Not by a long shot. Okay, maybe gone a little overboard now.
6.5 hours later.
Stop! He's already dead.
And so the day is saved. Mr. Sniff's 23 days are up, and he very angrily goes into some kind of demonic hibernation state. Then we jump 23 years into the future, where these young'uns turn up to Stingray's farm, only to find the old man himself waiting patiently next to the Sniff Splatter 9000.
How'd you kill it?
Stabbed it right through the heart.
3,954 times. End of movie. And there we have it, folks. I think Jeepers Creepers 2 is a really underrated horror sequel. And while it doesn't have the benefit of the original's amazing twist, or characters as likeable as the siblings from the first movie, I still find it thoroughly entertaining, with enough new additions to the Creeper lore to make it well worth watching if you enjoyed the first. So, Jeepers Creepers 2, what did you think of it? Did you like it? Did you loathe it? Let me know in the comments below, and until next time, here's some outtakes for you! I've lost my horns! Sharp as a 4-spike silver... You know, part of me's thinking, my brain ain't doing very well. Christ's sake! You've got to be careful around them sons of bitches. Sharp as a 4-spike silver... Bastard! 4-spike silver rubereka! Anyway, I better be off. See you in a sec. See you in a sec. Pardon me. Oh! Looks like I win again. Anyway, I better be off. See you in a sec. I sound like one of the bloody goblins of Two Worlds. Pooh. I have wobbly horns, wobbly horns, wobbly horns. I have wobbly horns.